كنا قاعدين بس هي الظهر، هيك صار الظهر، فتنا على البيت، نحن سكرنا الباب والجماعة بلشوا عم يقوصوا على بعضهم، نحن قاعدين بالبيت. كنا قاعدين نحن بالبيت وبلشوا هذول القصف بلشوا عم يضربوا. صار الدنيا مساء، صار الطيران عم يطير وعم يقصف العالم. المسيات هاي بالليل عم يقصفوا العالم بالليل. جينا بدنا نفوت على تركيا يعني تهريب، لأنه أنا عندي هوية سورية، ما صار لي كثير طلعة. ما كان عندنا هوية، نحن هوية تركية سورية ما عندنا. جواني بفوت تهريب مع العائلة لأنه عائلتي.
The body of Alan Kurdi washed up on shore. The pictures were circulated all over the internet, and members of the congregation going, "How are we going to respond to this? You know, this is terrible. That what's going on in that part of the world. How can we help? What can we do? We want to do something."
We needed to bring the charities who were supporting resettlement services and had the capacity to find housing and counseling and employment services for these refugees together so that we could figure out where were the needs and how we were going to use these funds to support those needs in the community.
And one of the best ways to get involved is actually with their dollars. The biggest need we have is actually for cash in terms of being able to provide funds for groups and for agencies that are providing services. And the Oakville Community Foundation is a fantastic outlet for that because they're acting almost as a clearinghouse for various initiatives.
And we actually set up a private Facebook web page where everyone can actually post their needs, and expertise is provided and assistance. So we have a site where there's over 50 members in the community, and we're all sharing information about the refugees coming in, what their needs are, supports within the community, and of course we have HMC Connections, which has been very much engaged, provided a leadership presentation at our community discussion, and they're one of our go-tos in providing advice to us in terms of how we're going to be using the settlement fund.
People are coming in a rush, they haven't even planned, they haven't even had the opportunity to do their homework and learn about our country, so it takes time. But what we do is basically we support them first with a welcoming smile and environment. We have people here that speak their language, which helps a lot, so they understand the situation they're coming from, they understand their culture, and that helps them a lot.
And the city has established a website, and we wanted to bring people together to compare notes and keep the camaraderie and the relationships going and the networking going, that we can all support one another as the new families assimilate into life as Canadians here in Burlington. So
we decided as a group to sponsor a family. And so we've raised $5,000, which we have already deposited with my local Rotary Club. And we're going to be raising another $30,000 to sponsor a family. We have a family, and we're encouraging the other 3 Rotary Clubs in Burlington. So I'm the applicant, my Rotary Club is the co-applicant, and we're very excited about it.
And in fact, we are able to get a house, just temporarily, but we painted every square inch of the inside of that house with donated paint and donated painters. And so the house is there waiting, but we haven't got our family yet. So it's a little bit frustrating, but we're praying for them. They're in Jordan now in a refugee camp.
If you ask someone, will you volunteer, the people are kind of hesitant. But if people can say, well, I can help in this way, or I can donate this product, or I have this available, or I'm good at this, that really helps people find their niche. And every sort of facet of the community has the ability to chip in their own way.
To pair the GAR families with families from the mosque. And they have someone that's looking out for them, that's their first point of contact, that basically looks out for them, that they are getting everything that they need.
If they need any sort of items or clothing or anything, we do our best to try to connect them with people that have donated. In the case of children, for example, the family needs backpacks, winter items, so we connect them, and the school board has put together what they call a boutique, where the family gets whatever they need. And everything is through connection with our partners. We don't do anything on our own or by ourselves.
Welcome to Safety Net. Safety Net carries shoes, linens, clothing, as well as business suits for men and women who are re-entering the workforce. And now we're assisting with the refugee situation as well. We're equipped to handle all your clothing donations. Please drop your clothing off here at our downtown Oakville location, located at 226 Randall Street on the bottom floor.
So we try to target specific needs. One of them is the language. Most of them that comes to Canada without talking the language. So we created a survivor deck. It's a communication cards that we are giving to them. For example, I want to go to the hospital. There is a picture that shows and describes the sentence, and then the phonetic of the reading of that sentence in Arabic. Like if you read that in Arabic, it will pronounce the same sentence in English, then the meaning of that sentence in English, in Arabic.
Okay, why don't you read that for me? Show me.
So I can read for you. I want to go to the hospital.
I believe it's a good opportunity for everyone to learn how to help. Here in Canada, we are we're living our lives, but now we don't. Now we can see what's happening around us. We can help. We can support. Maybe now Syria, maybe some other place in the world later. Which is, we need to learn how to approach, how to deal with others, how to help and raise the awareness.
الكل عم يساعد، الكل عم يقدم مساعدة، والكل عم يحاول يدمجنا معه بالمجتمع.
Oh, whenever I see the smile of a child, and you are talking about many children, it's a big thing for me, because the future for them, it says that if they stay there, they are not at all a lost generation. So they will be a generation that they will contribute. They will be a huge asset to the Canadian society, and their smile of going the first steps to school, it opened the doors in my eyes that I need to work more and more every day to save those children within their families and to be in safe place.
I wanted to sponsor one family, so I went out hoping to raise $25,000 to $30,000, and ended up raising $200,000. And so we are actually, through my groups I put together, we're actually sponsoring 6 to 7 families ourselves. Plus others are sponsoring families too. Other different church groups are sponsoring them, service groups are sponsoring them. So the response has been absolutely tremendous.
Canada is an absolutely wonderful country. This is a great part of the world in which to live. We are generous, we are caring, we are compassionate, and this is a great opportunity to lend a hand to people in challenging circumstances and embrace them and welcome them to the Canadian family.
الحمد لله حاسس براحة كبيرة يعني وحاسس النظرة لقدام حلوة إن شاء الله.
إيه مظبوط ما بصير عنا إشارات هنا.
We would like to send a heartfelt thank you to everyone who's been involved with the refugees and helping them to settle into our area. We still need help and support to create the services that will wrap around these people and help them integrate into our community. Donations are accepted at the Halton Multicultural Council or through the Oakville Community Foundation, and the private sponsor groups are still looking for financial support to help refugees settle into our area. Thank you so much for your support.